Welcome to the channel and Gears of War 5 Limited Edition Xbox One X unboxing. So this is a console I had my eye on for quite a bit of time now, and I basically went and picked one up today from Game, traded in my original Xbox One X console, which to be honest I was kind of getting a little tired of anyway. I wanted to see if this was any better than the one I had in terms of electronics and stuff, e.g. a better generation. So let's take a look inside. I've got these little sticky tabs that I've kind of peeled off on the top, and then we've got some on the bottom as well. There's a couple of those. Get that one there and that one there. Get it. Stick them down against the box so they don't become a problem again. Slide that off and then access it. Now you might think I'm a bit weird opening this upside down, but I did notice that they like to do this now. I'm sure it's supposed to be packed the other way, but no worries. Now what you get inside this, you actually get every Gears of War game, apart from Judgment. Actually, they've kind of disowned Judgment, but you get the Gears of War Ultimate Edition, so the original first game remastered, and then you get Gears of War 2, 3, 4 Ultimate and 5 Ultimate. So you're actually getting 3 of the games in Ultimate Editions here, which is really good. And then you get your Trials for Game Pass and Xbox Live Gold, which I've already given away on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at King Lizard. So I do generally give away codes and stuff I get and things, because I always end up buying the original versions anyway. Okay, so this is the plinth. So this is the stand, if you like, it's going to stand on. I'm not actually going to use this because mine is going to stand, you know, on its back. I'm not going to have it stood up on a stand. So I'll put that back in the box. I did see a few people saying they were having trouble using those stands. A few people I know sort of had some difficulty getting their stands on, but I'm not going to use mine anyway, so it's not a big deal for me. Mine will just go back in the box and stay there. So this is an interesting bit here. So this is where our power lead and HDMI cable is. I'm not going to use the HDMI cable. I've actually had a lot of problems with these Microsoft HDMI cables, the black ones, the high speed ones. I've had a lot of issues with blackouts, and I even had one that was giving me colour distortion problems. So that will go back in the box. Obviously power lead, going to be needing that. This console only comes with a 1TB hard drive, but of course supports those awesome 4K graphics. The other main part of the ingredients, the Kate Edition Xbox One controller. So this is obviously one of the custom standard controllers. You can buy this separate without the console if you just want the controller. And there she is. Quite a nice design, quite like that. It's got some sort of paint scuff on the armour. It feels really nice. Ooh, we've got something special there, I'll show you in a second. So quite like that. Locust emblem on the rear, and look at that, grip for the triggers. So you've got trigger grips. I like that addition. I'd like to see that a lot more. And then we've got our generic buttons. D-pad feels quite nice. Analogs feel nice and smooth, like the blue underneath. Goes with the colouring. Shame they didn't do something with the buttons. I'd like to see blue on the buttons, actually, personally. Maybe that's just me, but I think that would have been quite a nice addition. Looks nice though, nice feel. Quite happy with that. So again, that will go back in its box once I've tested it, and I won't be touching that again for any time soon until I need to. I've got quite a few controllers now, so I tend to use the generic ones first. I've put my Gears of War 4 edition Elite controller away into storage as well, because I don't want to use that. That's actually quite cool for them to do that. If you can look in the bottom of the box, you've even got Gears 5 in the bottom of the box. if I can, I'll put the console down. There you go. It's quite cool. Yeah, nothing. Obviously, you're not going to use it, but it's quite a nice little feature. So, piece de resistance. You can see the Locust symbol there shining through the packaging. Spoiler alert, but if you haven't finished Gears of War 4, that Locust emblem is a big part of the end of the game. I won't say much more than that, but it's, you know, it's a key piece of what we're walking into in Gears of War 5. So it's quite an exciting thing. It's quite a nice little touch to put on the back of the console, I think, if you're a big Gears fan like me. Now this actually retails £449 at the moment, pounds, £449, which is pretty much the cost of most Xbox One X's, brand new from my experience. So it's not such a bad deal, especially considering you get all those games as well. So there's that emblem, snow splattered Locust emblem. And then we've got our venting obviously on the side, nothing too exciting there. And then we've got our front, looks quite nice. Nice ice cracking across the front of the console. And then to the left we've got our eject and our infrared. We've also got the pairing button for the controller and the USB port. On the side we've got our hello from Seattle from Xbox for Xbox One X. You know, I've never actually noticed that before. I'm sure it's been there on my other consoles, so I've had two of them, but I've never actually looked for it, and that's the first time I've actually seen it. And then we got our power connection, our two HDMIs in and out. We've got two more USBs. We've also got our optic connection as well, and Ethernet. So, you know, all standard connections on the back of the unit, nothing special there. I'd really love to see 4 USB ports. So the Crimson Omen kind of peering through the broken ice, that looks pretty awesome. I love that. Really nice touch to the console, and it's, to be honest, it's what drew me to this console. Absolutely beautiful piece of work, this. I was originally a little bit kind of put off by the fact this wasn't the generic Crimson Red, because I do own all of the Gears of War consoles. And this kind of grew on me over time, and it was kind of only literally the Monday before Gears release that I decided I was buying this. So very happy with my purchase. Beautiful bit of work there by Microsoft. And obviously with the Kate controller, just to make her feel at home. I'll get this thing attached and we can check out the sounds. So that's the power off sound, and once it's off I'll give you the power on sound. So kind of like an ice cracking sound when you power the console on. It does actually make a very small noise when you eject a disc. I couldn't really get it on the video, unfortunately, so I've left that out. But there it is, Gears of War 5 limited edition console. Absolute great package this. Love this to bits. If you enjoyed the video, maybe drop me a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. Keep well. And most importantly, come back soon.